your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt.
Hi guys! I know it's been a while since we have filmed. We had to travel, I got sick, and it's just been a lot. So we haven't uploaded in like a month. That was not the plan. We were sticking to twice a week uploads, but you know, stuff happens. But we're back, and I feel like we're about ready to really get in the swing of things. Spring is here. Hopefully. Yeah.
We knocked out a wall in our in the upstairs that was previously a bedroom. We're gonna make it an office, so we wanted to lighten up the area and like kind of connect it to the rest of the house.
We did that, and you guys are gonna be seeing that footage now, so we're gonna go back in time a little bit. You'll also see some footage of us in this video. I'm gonna kind of put it in order of how it went.
And today, we are also gonna cut a lot of other walls out. We're gonna cut the studs out where we removed the drywall in the kitchen. So we're gonna cut the studs out.
The contractors came and gave us the green light to take the full wall out, and they told us just to leave the electrical kind of just there.
Yeah, so tape it out of the way.
Yeah, and then we also are gonna remove the baseboards upstairs.
That's all we have left basically before we start rebuilding it.
We did get a new roof, which is exciting. So we're kind of at the point now where we're having to make all of the finishing choices. It is very difficult.
We think we've narrowed our choices down and have made decisions, hopefully.
Hopefully. Yeah, so today we are going to be kind of rocking and rolling and finishing up the last pieces of demo. And then we can start are you laughing at my rocking and rolling joke?
Rocking and rolling.
All right, let's
rock
go.
and roll.
It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. Child, I know you're hurt and you can't let go. It's not your fault and you don't deserve all the bad and the hurt. I know you tried so hard. I know you've done your part. It's not fair. You did your time. How much longer will you suffer in this life? But don't give up. Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. Your life you've tried to be a good man inside. Did everything that you thought you should.
Now we gotta be ultra careful around this wall.
Why's that?
Because you can fall through.
No.
Yeah.
No.
You're not gonna fall through?
There's no f***ing way you'd fall through.
Feels like I'm gonna jump. You know that feeling when you're driving and you're like, I'm gonna go off the bridge. Or like this. Whoa!
That is so ridiculously unlikely.
You never know with me. Ow! Ew!
Every time.
Ow!
You're okay.
Ow!
Just hold on tight. It'll be alright. I know you tried so hard.
wall is down and I love this one. This one made a huge difference for me. It may seem a little odd right now, but with the vision that I have for it feeling like a loft area of the house, I think it fits really, really nicely.
I think it'll look like
Yeah.
really nice. Like if we set this up like a loft office sort of thing.
Loffice?
Law offices of
Loftus?
James Sokolov.
Oh, James Sokolov, 877
James
cash now.
Sokolov?
Oh!
All right. That's what we're gonna call it.
We walked in the front door so we could see what it would look like when you're like walking in, and it looks legit.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
Yeah. All this light now, you're not closed off from the rest of the house, and there's still enough other rooms that it doesn't feel like too open with these walls we're taking out. You can make a house, in my opinion, like a little too open. It's still nice and compartmentalized in some places, but then it's like open in others. And this is like where we work a lot in the office area of our other house, which is super duper tiny right now and like a tiny closed off room. And our cats are always with us. Like if we are in there, they are in there. If we're on the couch, they're on the couch. So this room is nice because it's gonna have a lot of area for them to sit and stare out the windows, which sounds so sad that that's like their existence, but you know, it is what it is.
That's just, they love it.
And there's like this little landing area underneath this window back here, which is kind of interesting, but I feel like this is like a thing people did back in the day. And I feel like our cats are gonna like end up there a ton and just like hanging out on that ledge, which freaks me out, but.
I don't think it'll be so bad, especially if we make it like for them. We can even like put like little steps or something.
Have like a little V, like a corner V right there on the floor. Like a little piece of wood,
Right here?
Yeah, right in that corner so they can like run across and they don't have to jump or. So this wall being down is like amazing. Like I love it.
Yeah. And eventually we will find a spot to build like a little cat porch that we can enclose. But
Like a little catio of some kind.
After all this stuff is done. Can't do too many things at once.
Yeah, I have so many ideas.
Clean all this up and then hit it to it.
And are we gonna hand truck the stuff into the garage?
Yeah, depending. Yeah, we'll probably move some stuff.
Hello?
We'll move some stuff to the garage with a hand truck.
All right, well, let's hit it to it.
It's better when I said it.
See what I mean? Now it's all open. And this window, don't forget, is gonna be, all that metal section is gonna be gone.
Put that camera down and get to work. That works. It's like something you'd see on The Walking Dead or something.
Like a
Just like
killing
a weapon,
tool.
yeah, like a smash.
Killing tool. It's called a weapon, Kristi.
It's like a killing tool.
Idiot. Don't throw that.
That's
a
what did
wa-
you call it? A
Killing
beating mechanism?
device. Yeah.
Killing mechanism.
Yeah. Good job. Oh, you want a big one?
I got a big one.
Oh. It's just crazy that all this shit's just tack nailed on like that. Like, that's just how houses are made. Just so, they're just not even shitty. They're just like, they're just very, very like tacked together.
Fuck you.
What?
Big old spider.
Alive?
Yeah.
Where?
Here. Point it at.
Ugh. Oh. Yeah, he's like a crab spider. Let me see if there's something I can put him on. Hang on. And then I'll throw him out a window if you want to open a window for me. Like open a window before you do that. Hello? I got him. I'm not scared of him. Watch out. He's cute. Oh, yeah. He's a little fighter. He's slow, I can tell. He's a big body boy.
Not that slow.
He's slow enough to party.
Oh, okay.
Watch out.
You're really swinging at me.
No, I'm not. He's cute. I've never seen a spider that adorable. He was crabby. He was going like a...
It was real crabby.
It was so cute. I love spiders. Now you feel like there's gonna be one behind every piece of trim?
Freaked out now.
Well, you know. We just filmed an entire outro and it wasn't recording.
That's like the worst.
It's the worst because what did I say?
It doesn't matter, but it's just the worst feeling.
It is. All right, well, we are done.
Just the tile around the tub and then like this little cabinet that has the kitchen sink, but we're gonna leave that for now.
I did just find this. It's a shim.
It's a shim.
It's
She
a
found
shim, but this is like the exact color I want the floors to be. So
It's pretty close.
it's yeah, that's it. So like when flooring companies are asking like what color stain do you want, I'm just gonna be like
Do it.
this is it.
That one.
I tasted the water today and it tastes like blood. So we already had a well company come out and they put a filtration system on the pump house and they also put a UV light that kills any bacteria. But the water tastes like blood. So it's just like metal. It's just like swishing with aluminum foil. So it is. Try it right now. Try it.
I'm scared now. You got it all hyped up in my head.
You should be scared.
Yeah. A little bit of blood.
Yeah, I told you.
It's like watered down blood though. It's not like.
Ew. Are we gonna be fucked forever because of blood water?
No.
God damn it. It is blood and it is gross. And we will be getting a reverse osmosis. Let me know if you guys have tried the water drop reverse osmosis. I guarantee none of you have.
I wonder if we even need like a reverse osmosis or if we just need like a little filter thing. Okay, so like if we did the reverse osmosis, we can hook it up just to
The kitchen sink and the
then
fridge. I can't imagine they were just drinking blood water and raising their kids. You think so? Hey guys, editing Kristi here. It's actually been a while since we filmed this. There are some new updates you guys will be seeing soon, but I thought that I'm gonna get a ton of comments down below about the blood water. So initially when we bought the house, we discovered that there was a bit of coliform bacteria in the well. So we had a company come out and they installed a UV light and a 3-bank filtration system. Filters out a lot of the dissolved solids and other things. We had water that had a little bit of hardness in it, not super hard, and a little bit extra iron. And they didn't think that with how much was in it, it would be that big of a problem. What was really nice is that I called and I talked to the guy at the company. Really, really, really cool place. They said, please never freak out about water. Everything can be fixed. They said everything that's gross about it or not that desirable about it can be remedied. They said we probably have high iron. We're gonna get the water tested, check and see if it has high iron. I believe it was 0.75 when they checked last time. And that's probably the cause of that metallic taste in the water, but it also could be needing a softener. It also could be that the pH is a little too low or high, I can't really remember, but the pH could be off, which could be causing that metallic taste in the mouth. Other than that, the water's pretty fine, and yeah, we're gonna be remedying that and figuring it out. It's no big deal, but I thought I wanted to mention it here. Also, we're gonna be discussing this soon, but the contractors started 2 days ago, and they just did one day. They started taking out that wall. You know, there were studs in the living room area, and we exposed the studs. Well, they started taking out a part of the ceiling because they're going to be putting a beam in there because that wall is structural. And when they cut into the ceiling, big time mouse infestation. We knew it. We had this suspicion because of all the bird seed. Boy, were our suspicions correct. Right in that area where the bird seed was in the living room, when I tell you, all the insulation is like perfectly fine in the rest of the ceiling, like big sheets. That one joist, it was like between two joists, and in there, the insulation was all chewed up. It was totally discolored, and there were like pounds of birdseed right there in that one joist area of the ceiling. So we're gonna have to figure out what to do in that situation. We're gonna go around the house and we are going to seal it up. We are going to seal it so much because that apparently is the best way to deter mice. And what we discovered is the previous owners or whoever built the house didn't seal the area. There's like a little porch area, and there is a total gap where rodents could get in, or bats or birds or bugs or anything. So we're gonna go around with steel wool and caulk, and we are going to fix every single area where there is a gap that any mice can be coming in, and we gotta take care of the issue. We're also probably gonna take up some subfloor in certain areas so we can look in the ceiling to see if there's any more areas, because we noticed too, when we took out that wall in the kitchen, up in the ceiling area, we saw some more bird seeds. So tons of it.
Yeah. Sucks, man.
We should wear face masks. And that is mouse poop. That ain't bird seed. I also went into the attic because I know people are gonna ask, that's why I wanna do this update. I also went into the attic and I took a flashlight up there with me. We recently got the roof replaced, and they did replace a lot of the boards. Basically, the owners that had previously had the house, they didn't have the baffles in the attic done correctly. We're gonna be working on that this week. It's gonna be a huge project, but they didn't do the baffles correctly in the attic. Baffles are basically little pieces of cardboard that you push back and you push the insulation up too, but because they sit there, it allows ventilation into the attic so that you're not getting any moisture buildup. Well, those were done incorrectly where the insulation was pushed directly up into the ventilation, so there was moisture in the attic, and then we had that fly issue. Now, this is stuff we knew before we moved in. We knew about the flies. We did not know about the mice. And the inspector did not note it on the inspection, but there's 100% mice droppings in the attic. This company comes highly recommended and still wasn't notated on the inspection, which is really frustrating. I feel like we should have been tailing the inspector the entire time that he was there, but you know, you live and you learn. We are gonna go up into the attic, and I said enough is enough. I'm going to take bottles of bleach water. I'm going to get a Tyvek suit, a mask, goggles. I'm gonna go up there and like be as safe as possible about it. There's no mouse infestation that we can see in the attic in the terms of I can't see that they're nesting. It's very clear what a mouse nesting area looks like. When we saw it in our ceiling, it's like, oh. So in the attic, I don't see any of that. I see no damaged insulation as far as like no discoloration, no chunked up anything. But when the roofers came and replaced some of the sheathing for the roof, I noticed that they just piled up a lot of the insulation. They said they were going to fix the baffles for us. They did not. They did not fix them at all. We're gonna be going up there. We're gonna bring the shop vac up there. We're gonna wet everything down with a bleach solution, make sure that it's nice and soaked, replace any sort of insulation that needs replacing, pull back all of the insulation from the ventilation, and fix the baffles. make sure everything is clean, clean up any mouse trappings that are up there, clean up any little fly bodies that are up there. We see no evidence of live flies at all anymore. Also, we made a huge mistake. It was so stupid. It was literally so stupid of us. But when we came after the contractors were there, we saw that big area in the ceiling where the mice were nesting, and we were like, we should clean this up. We should clean up some of this bird seed so that they're not like having their food source anymore. And we started vacuuming it up, and then we were like, oh crap, we should be wearing face masks and stuff. So we vacuumed it up and did all of that. And like, we vacuumed up a bunch of the stuff, and like, we were wearing gloves and face masks. But then I went home and they were like, do not do that. And I was like, oh my God, we exposed ourselves to hantavirus. We probably didn't, because it's only in like a certain type of mouse, and not every one of those mice carry the hantavirus. But now I'm convinced I have it. So I was not safe about it. We know now we will never touch it again. We didn't touch it with our bare hands or anything like that. And we were wearing like the face masks and gloves, but still, it was so stupid, and it was such a huge mistake, and we should not have done it. I didn't know. I read on one website, they're like, yeah, as long as you're wearing a face mask, you should be fine. And then the like Washington State advisory thing was like, no, do not. And I'm like, oh my God, we already did. So hopefully we're both fine. I'm laughing now, but I'm actually not laughing. I'm very scared. So I'm really, really, really hoping and praying that we're fine and that we didn't harm ourselves by removing. We didn't remove all of it. We just sucked up some of the bird seed and like that icky insulation out of the front, but it was a total mistake. And it was stupid, so don't do that. If you ever come upon that, spray it down, because it's when it aerosolizes the mouse urine and feces and stuff like that. That's when it's a problem. Anyway, we also threw a bunch of peppermint packs up there, and just in the meantime to deter anything that might be up there. Yeah, this is going to be a really, really annoying issue to have, but at least if I can look at a silver lining in any of this, it is that we now know we are taking care of the issue, and that when we move into this house, now we don't have this issue in our walls possibly being able to make us sick. So I'm actually really grateful that we did this remodel. We did decide to take out these walls, and now we are aware of a problem instead of just unknowingly living in a house with mice crawling around in the walls. So this is an issue you deal with when you live in the middle of the woods, but you know, I'm ready to tackle it. I say that now, living in a city. We will be up to speed now. A lot of this footage is like from weeks ago, and we just haven't had a spare moment to edit or upload anything. But we are back in the swing of things. Contractors are now starting, things are getting ordered, and we are making decisions, people. That's that. We're kind of just nearing the end of demolishing.
Which is good. So
It is good. I'm sick of demolishing shit. I just want to start putting it back together.
yeah, I just want to start living.
I want to live here.
Yeah.
All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys liked watching this video.
And if you didn't, give it a thumbs down.
Don't do that. And if you do that, I'm gonna unsubscribe you. Don't give us a thumbs down. If you do, hurtful.
Love us.
Thumbs downs means you hate cats and dogs. So thumbs up means that you love cats, dogs, me, Zach, friends, family, happiness, love, and blood water.
If you love blood water.
Give us a thumbs up. All right, you guys. Well, thank you so much for watching, and we will see you at our next video. Bye. Was that one good?
Bye.
I feel like these are, my little like poses are kind of Pokemon-y.
No, you only feel like that because Avery was playing Pokemon the other day.
I play Pokemon.
You've never played Pokemon.
You made me for 15 minutes.
And then you're like, I'm too tired for this.
I was.
Careful carrying that bit. It's an expensive camera. I'm in the kitchen cooking because that's what I do. And Kristi's in the office. She could just be like, yo, cut everything I just said. Basically, we'll take out the wall.
Hang on, you can't talk when I'm just like, yeah. It'll let all that sunlight in up. It'll let... It's gonna take the light straight away. This is still, there's nice and
There's a nice kerpper.
It's still nice.
We might actually not do that today. I might have my buddy help me do that.
Yeah, that might be better. I'm pretty weak.
Because she's really strong, but not strong enough probably for this one.
You're so sweet.
That's good though, because then you're looking out the window when you're getting sucked. You're getting sucked right out the window. It's sucking you right out there. We're already gonna have a bunch of windows either way.
Glass, not windows.
Yeah, but like you don't need windows in a greenhouse. You don't open the windows in a greenhouse. You just need glass to let the light in.
Yeah, but how do you frame glass?
Just very carefully.
3/4 of the way done?
Yeah, it's mostly done. They have parts of like, yeah, it's mostly done. How about that? Tired.
It's
Mostly done. And it's really hard to picture.
You gotta stop moving. You can't talk and move at the same time because you're
can't.
Krish.
I'm Krish. Robbie Kristi.
A dark gray one in your.
Sorry. Yeah.
All right, well, we're gonna remove the floorboards and
Floorboards.
nope.
We are not gonna remove floorboards. Yeah.
It's bad. So
Like if I bought a water bottle and it tasted like that, I would really just like put it back in their face and be like, "Do you want to drink this?" I wouldn't do that, but.
whose face are you putting it back into?
Water bottle companies. You want to drink this, sir? The Safeway employee. No, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah,
But I would be really not drinking it.
I would be really not drinking it, guys. That would be what I would do, is not be drinking it. The contractors came and gave us the red light to do that, or red light?
They gave us the red light. What do we hear in the airport? I don't know. It's just like the most just dad
Generic
thing.
dad comment.
Dad. Oh, I guess they let anybody fly out of here. Yeah, just like
such dad
some
humor.
random dad walking by talking to another dad that he knows. Good joke, right? You had to be there? Okay. Kill us. Really.
Zack just saw movement in the woods and was like, oh, it's elk. It was
Dude,
a person.
it's in the bushes. All I could see was just like dark movement.
I just see hands. I'm like, ah, that's a human.
Human hands.
Okay,
In
so
the
we're
woods.
gonna,
Human hands in the woods.
and
Wow. Yep, so we're gonna get started.
wait, hang on. No.
Kilimanjaro.
I know, they say Jero.
What?
So we're replacing the trim and everything. We have to,
You don't have to replace the jam.
you've been jammed.
You're so cute. So funny.
Oh my child, I know you're hurting